Welcome back to our training series. This is Jonuts from CallFluent, and let's discuss the step 2 of the agent creation, the behavioral customization. Here, the first thing you will need to pay attention is the agent type. If you click here, you will get a list of available agent types: sales representative, support agent, and lead engagement. I will explain all of these. Sales representative is the most complex one we have. It has a goal, background, instructions, and also a script section that you can toggle on and off. Keep in mind that the sales representative is the only one that has the script section. If you select the support agent or the lead engagement type, you will see you don't have any script. This is because the sales representative is made for actually pitching a service or closing a sale, and every good sales call has a defined script that the agent will need to go through in order to close the deal, right? And here the script section will be followed from the beginning till the end, so the agent will actually stay consistent and try to make the deal. Let's go to the other agent types and explain them. The support agent is the one that doesn't guide the conversation with a script as the sales representative. It waits for the caller to address questions or concerns and answer them in a more specific technical language, exactly as a support agent will speak and provide all the necessary details. Lead engagement agent type is the one that talks more freely, also doesn't have a specific sales script that he will follow during the call. He will simply engage in the conversation and is the one that doesn't have any background prompts from our system, because the support agent has some background prompts in which he will use a more technical language, as I already mentioned, and the sales representative will stick to the script and try to close the sale. So the lead engagement is the one that talks more freely. Next, we have the tone that you can select to personalize the style of the call. We have several options here, and based on what you choose, the approach of the call will be slightly different. For the goal, here is where you set the main goal of your agent. What specifically he will need to do. All the training of the agent in all these sections should be conversationally made, exactly how you would do it to a new employee. When you explain it what his main goal is, you put it here. And also we have a background section. This contains all the relevant information that the agent will need to be aware of himself. You can give it a name, an age, a work experience, so when the caller asks him those specific questions, he will answer exactly the way you want, and using his background information you put here. The next step is setting the instructions. The instructions field is the most important one, as it contains all the information about your business, about your services. Here, basically you put all your company informations, FAQs, service details, even prices, and also very important to note, in the instructions sections, you can put actually the informations referring about the behavior of the agent during the call. So you can say offer to schedule free evaluation, handle objections by acknowledging concerns and providing reassuring information. All the details go here. Also, if you want to reinforce some specific behavior of your agent, you can put it also in the instructions section. For example, if you don't want your agent to answer in a certain way, you can put the instruction here. For example, do not mention the name of the caller during the conversation. You can say important rule and have it do not mention the name of the caller during the conversation. And this can be really useful after you analyze some conversations and you see some specific behavior of the agent that you want to reinforce or you want to prevent. This is the way to do it. You actually can input behavioral rules in here. We also have a templates section that you can save your own templates. For example, if you have a best practice for sales script that you want to deploy quickly between the agents, you can save them here. And if you click on new template, you can define a new template here, or you can select an already made, copy to clipboard and simply paste it in the script. And as simple as that, you can quickly create other agents based on your templates that you saved in there. Also, I want to explain a bit of how the whole instructions and script sections go hand in hand. I will explain the sales representative type as it's the most complex agent type we have. The agent will start the conversation by following the script sentence by sentence. For example, if the caller has any other questions outside the script that the agent will need to answer, the agent will use the information in the instructions to specifically answer that question. And if it doesn't have any specific information in the instruction, actually he will use OpenAI to formulate answers based on his background. This is why it's really powerful, because your AI agent is powered by OpenAI, but keep in mind, it may provide some answers that you don't want. After you analyze and optimize the agent, after the calls, you add the rules, what to do and what not to do during the calls. This is the recommended way of optimizing your agent. Right now, I hope you have a clear overview of the behavior of the agent, how you can really set it up to achieve the desired goal. Also here in the customize behavior step, you can use specific information as placeholders, as dynamic fields that your agent can use and will be aware of during the conversation. For example, if the agent has the name of the caller, he can reference the caller by his name by using the placeholders. Clicking here, you will get a list of the available default placeholders. And here we have the opening line, thank you for calling real estate agency name. This is also a placeholder that make sure you modify it with your business name. Best place, for example. And if I want to modify thank you for calling best place, this is Morgan. If I want to put hello and the name of the caller, that is a placeholder. If the name is, for example, John, I want to say hello, John. Click on placeholders and select the name. And as you can see here, the name placeholder is automatically inserted. So the agent will say, hello, John, thank you for calling best place, this is Morgan, and so on. He will continue with the script. This is a really powerful feature and can really personalize the feel of the call. After you set all these fields, click on submit, and right now you've finished creating your first agent, and you have the options to embed it into your website or other option that we will discuss in our next training video, so stay tuned.